Okay, so are you interested in diving into the podcasting world but don't even know where to start? Let me give you the tea on Anchor. Not only is it amazingly easy, it's also free. Yes, I said it, free. Anchor provides you with creation tools that makes recording and editing your podcast a breeze. And on top of that, you can do it from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. See, I told you it was easy. It's everything you need to make a podcast quick and easy. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey everyone, thank you so much for checking out my podcast. My name is Shay, and obviously, if you know me in real life, then you already know I'm pretty opinionated, always coming through with some different viewpoints, perspectives, sometimes some, unsolicited opinions that nobody asked me for at all. But hey, listen, God ain't through with me yet. I'm working on it. I talk a little bit too much every now and then. It's fine. Somebody told me that was a sign of being smart. So take that. But anyway, I'm sorry. On this first episode, I really just kind of wanted to focus in on giving you guys a short, sweet synopsis of who I am, give you an idea of, you know, where I am in my life, where I am in my level up journey, and I guess kind of go from there because we're going to start diving into facts. We're going to start diving into feelings, and I want to make sure that we cover the basics. Okay, so a little bit about me. My name is Sharonda, but my friends call me Shay. So y'all gotta call me Shay. What else? I'm 33. I'm a single woman. For now, put that in parentheses, okay? Because listen, we speak in blessings and lessons over my life. I don't even know what that means, but anyway, I am a Chicago native, born and raised South Side. You know I gotta rep. I always gotta rep my city to the fullest. I actually just not long ago moved and relocated to Nashville, Tennessee. So I am transitioning my life to a Southern belle. Just kind of making the adjustment to see how it is to live somewhere else. Like I've literally never lived anywhere else. And I feel as though it's really important, at least for me in my level up journey, for me to experience different things. It's so easy to get caught up in one way of doing things or, the standard way that you're used to doing stuff. But if you don't have anything to compare it to, you're doing yourself a huge disservice. I'm telling you that now, just from my few months. Well, actually, it's slowly creeping up to a year, but just from my small time here, being out of the element of Chicago and just being in a different environment, it has been so enlightening for me. And it's been a huge catalyst for my level up journey. I feel as though I literally see the world a little bit differently now that I have a different perspective. And I think that as I continue to go, and if I ever decide to relocate elsewhere and put those cultures on my back as something that's a learning experience, I think that just helps me to become more well-rounded. There's more to life than just your small hometown, and that's no shade to anyone who stays home. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just more so saying that it is nice to get outside your comfort zone, do something different, experience something different, adapt. One thing that I find that I have to do is I'm adapting some of my verbiage, my sayings, my expectations. I have to be a transforming, adaptable person because I'm in a culture that is, although similar, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all similar, but still very different from my Chicago Midwest city slicker type lifestyle. And so, like I said, I think that it's very good for your development. Just saying, sis. So if anybody was looking for a sign that said, I just need one little push, this is your sign. Go out there. You never know what experiences await you. I'm so excited about the possibilities for myself, and for the people who I love who are branching out. And also for the people that's still at home, because you gotta love home too. I love my home base. Home will always be home. But I'm definitely glad that I spread my wings a little bit and just gave myself a chance to really explore the possibilities, because you really never know until you try. I'm just saying. But okay, so what else? I'm 33, single. I think I said that. For now, put that in the parentheses. um, no kids. I am kind of a bachelorette, I guess you could say, in a sense. I don't live my life like a bachelorette. I'm not a pimp. I'm not a player. But I don't judge those who do, because, everything has its place. But yeah, neither here nor there. I just kind of want to, give you an idea of what to expect from this podcast. We're basically going to be discussing life's ups and downs, everything in between, really. I feel as though there's so much that we learn. I kind of have this podcast geared towards 25 and up, but honestly, I think that even younger could take a lot of knowledge from it. I've learned so much in my 33 plus years, and I've learned so much within this last year or two, and it's almost scary how much knowledge we can take in when we're actually focusing and we have some of the skills to be able to receive it. Because I do feel as though, not to sound cliche, but I do feel as though the universe does speak to us. I feel like God speaks to us. I feel like we have to open our minds up and be able to receive it, or else we're going to miss it. And so I'm going to be kind of giving some of my tips of how I have tapped in to myself. I'm going to be talking about self-care. I'm going to be talking about friendships and outgrowing people, and finding your tribe, dating, of course. There's a multitude of different things that I want to discuss, because I feel like it's so important for us to share our experiences. If something that I say could help you, whether it be to love yourself more, to set better standards for yourself as a whole, to make you get up and have some more ambition about yourself, hey, that's what it's all about. Like my L's that I took, if my L's can make you have W's, I feel like it's a W. I feel like our real worth is measured in how we're able to show up and help other people. And I really, truly do think that. And I hope that this podcast will be a blessing to someone. I hope that it will be something that people are enthusiastic to listen to, and something that can you can take something from it, even if everything on here isn't geared specifically to your own life. You might already know a lot of this stuff, But if I say one thing that could possibly help you, that could possibly enlighten you, that can uplift you, then I feel like, hey, I've done more than my job, if you ask me. But yes, like I said, it's gonna be so much fun. I promise you. Like my topics, we're gonna be talking about so much stuff that I, up until fairly recently, didn't think was a universal thing until I started to really actually talk about these things with other women and other people. I mean, I talk to men about this type of stuff as well, and it's kind of weird because we all, like I said, we're all similar at the end of the day. They go through some of the same things that we go through. People on the other side of the world are going through some of the same things that we go through. And we've had different upbringings, different lifestyles, different countries, cultures, and belief systems, and yet we're still going through some of the same things. So I'm just saying, it's very important for us to share our experiences. I really, 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 truly am an advocate for that. And I do know that some people are private and they like to keep keep certain things close to their chest. And there's nothing wrong with that. And honestly, it's probably smart. But for me personally, I don't know. I have to share when I have knowledge base. I feel compelled to pour into other people in the hopes that it can at least help them make an educated decision, even if they do stumble, fall, or make the same mistake that I made. At least they had a little bit more, preparation. At least they knew they was gonna fall. You know what I mean? Like, hey, sometimes you be like, you know what? I know this ain't a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We've all been there. Hey, it is what it is. But anyway, I'm not going to talk too much more. I think this is enough for my little intro for you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that you guys tune in. I think that this is going to be such a blessing for somebody. Not to mention entertaining and informative, but definitely a blessing. And I am looking forward to being that voice to some stuff that you probably are going through. I really hope you guys have a great night, day, whatever time it is that you're listening. And I'll see you on my next episode where we'll start diving in. Have a good one.